Hi everyone and welcome back to Total War Therapy for your daily pill of Total War Warhammer 3. As you know, when you will watch this video, I will be in Spain. Because, I planned this trip a long time ago and I'm very sorry because I had this channel since after, basically, Thrones of Decay, and I waited all these months for the new DLC to come up so I could cover all the content, the news, the trailer, but I will not be here to do it. I'm very sorry about that. I hope you can still consider to subscribe and follow me because I have already made, I'm making the videos for the next weeks that will not be about the new content and the new DLC, but I really hope that you can still enjoy them. Now let's focus on the content of today. We already made some videos about the announced units of every faction, but there are still some units that we don't know. As you know, with the new marketing strategy of Creative Assembly, we basically know everything about the mechanic, about the units, the characters for the new faction. But there are still some character and the units missing. So in this video we will talk about which according to the leaks and according to our expectation can be the units for the missing units for this faction. The first, I want to talk about Greenskins at the end because I think is the main part of this video. There are so many things I want to tell you about, but to start, we can start with Khorne. Khorne, we know basically everything. The two legendary lords, Ulskul, Skulltaker, and Arbal the Undefeated. We know the two legendary heroes, Scarblood Rat and Sheila Avgrim. We know the generic character, the Blood Speaker, and we know a couple of units, the Slaughter Brute and the Concourse. What is missing is 3 units, and the first 2 of them we expect to be the Skull Reaper and the Wrathmongers. They are linked to the figure and character or Scarblood Wrath, because it's supposed to be one of them. That's why we really think that we'll get them. They will be basically some an elite infantry overchosen, so basically the counterpart of aspiring champions of the generic Chaos Warriors of Chaos roster, and they will be the most elite infantry of Khorne. In this case, we can expect them to be lower in number, but with less strength, less weapons. With more weapon strength, and at the same time less armor. This for a lower thing. I expect honestly the Skull Reaper to be anti-large, because otherwise, we already have the exalted bloodletters of Khorne, that of course they're demon, but we have already a lot of infantry with armor piercing anti-infantry damage for Khorne, so I really hope the Skull Reaper can be anti-large, and the Wrathmongers, that they will be basically the Doom Seeker of dwarves. And we expect them to be anti-infantry, like, as I said, many of Khorne units. But maybe in this case they can be anti-infantry, armor-piercing damage. Because we have the Chosen of Khorne that are anti-infantry but not armor-piercing. And then we have the warriors of the Chosen Warriors of Khorne that they don't have armor-piercing. So in this way we can have, the armor-piercing anti-infantry counterpart, not demonic, as for the exalted bloodletters. The third units they announced is the Khorne War Chariot. That can be the Blood Chariot, maybe, that it's basically the chariot of Khorne with the Juggernaut. I don't know if this is the unit we will get. It's not a very... I'm not exalted. I'm not hyped for that, because it will be just another chariot. And we already have a couple of chariots for Khorne, so it will be a more elite version, but I really hope they can make it more unique. If you want to make this chariot, and we all expect to get this chariot, just make it unique as much as possible. Maybe a different model for the chariot, a bigger chariot, or something like that, but please make it different. Now let's talk about Ogre Kingdoms. Ogre Kingdoms, we know the legendary lords, Goldfang Maneater. We know the generic lord, the Paymaster, and we know basically 4 units, and we know even the regimental renowns, but 4 units: the Piggyback Riders, the Yetis, the Vultures, and the Thunder Tusk. Now there is the hero missing that will be probably Bragg the Gutsman, that it's probably the most weighted character for Ogre Kingdoms. I was in love with him since the release of Ogre Kingdoms. I really wanted to get him in the game, and I'm very happy that he will come. I mean, it's him because he's the hero, is the ultimate hero for legendary hero for Ogre Kingdoms, and I'm very happy we'll get them. It's probably the unit in all this DLC that I'm most excited about. Then we will have a generic character, the generic hero, that is the Bruiser. It's the melee counterpart of the heroes of Ogre Kingdoms. We need that because we have the hunter, we have the spellcaster, and at the end we have the firebell, that is something between a priest and a spellcaster. And now we need the melee, an actual melee fighter for the heroes of Ogre Kingdoms, and we are getting that. Very happy about that. Now there is a fifth unit that is missing, and there are two options in this case. First, the Nobblers Man-Biters. That will be another unit of Nobblers. I expect to get them, but at the same time I don't feel it's for sure, because they already had a unit of Nobblers, and they're not the most weighted. The community like them, but for the DLC sake, I think they will use some units that will there are more I don't know, interesting, charming. Even if I would like to get an entire army made of Nobblers. So I like the idea. But the other option that probably is the most likable is the Thunder Tusk Fish Bladder Launcher. I don't know what to expect, but probably will be a Thunder Tusk with an artillery option on his back, apparently, because it's launcher. And I can like it. The harpoon launcher of the Stonehorn, it's honestly, he's not worthy of difference in this case. So I hope these two versions of the Thunder Tusk to be different. Who knows? Let's see. Now let's talk about the Greenskins. With the Greenskins, we know the legendary lord Gorbad Ironclaw. We know the hero Snagla. We know the generic hero that will be the Night Goblin Big Boss, and then we know a couple of units, the Colossal Squig and the Black Orc with shield. Now there have been some rumors about who would have been the missing units. The generic lord will be the Shaman Orc, the Great Orc Shaman. We can be quite sure about that because it's the most important generic lord missing. But about the units, it's not what I hoped for, honestly, because the leak said we will get the Orc Crossbowman, the Goblin Spear Chakas, and the Arachnarch Spider with web flingers. Now, I really hope to get some other squig, like the Squid Manglers, that could have been a very nice unit, and the Squid Goba. That was the unit that I wanted to see most for Greenskins. The Squid Goba, a giant squig that can throw as an artillery this other squig, poisonous squig that explode to the enemy, and I would have liked that really a lot to get this unit, but apparently we are not getting that because we are getting some Orc Crossbow. The Black Orc with shield, it's the end a weapon variant, so we hope them to be quite unique, that they would have done something about them to make them more special. They already say that, but we don't know what to expect for now. Then the Orc Crossbowman, it's a weird choice because Greenskins are not actually focused on of missile units, even if they have a lot of them. And this kind of elite infantry for orcs, it's a little weird to me. I'm open to this idea, to this introduction, but I cannot tell you I'm that hyped because I really think they will break in this in some way the Greenskins roster, because they have this lacking of elite missile infantry, and now you're covering it up. So quite boring as a choice, but if they would make a good model with a couple ability, I don't know. As far as they make them special, I'm okay with that. Then the Goblin Spear Chukas, even them, they were expected. I like the idea to get more theory pieces for Greenskins. It was an area where they could work, and they did it. And then the Ragnarok spider with web flingers. This is crazy. I really don't like this idea of, I mean, you know, they already did the same with the steam tank with the volley gun. And yeah, I'm bored by this kind of choice. But at least with the tank they made a kind of rework. So they are making a rework for the Ragnarok spiders. That's why they are adding this version, and this version can be unique because these web fingers, we don't know how can they be represented in the game, but even if they made the enemies lower, I don't know if it's that crucial, I mean, in the way you use the Ragnarok spider. So let's see. But I wanted to take a moment to talk about some important missing units in this game that it looks like the Creative Assembly, they are not making them on purpose. I'm talking about the Celestial Hurricanum. Thrones of Decay for me was the last DLC with the Empire, so I really didn't get the missing Celestial Hurricanum that was a very wanted unit in this game, and I mean, or they are planning to make more content for the Empire. But I would just think that probably Creative Assembly is always leaving some important units or character, you know, for who knows. Maybe later, maybe in another moment, you will make another DLC about the Empire. And in that DLC, we need a centerpiece, and we will get the Celestial Hurricanum. And they're probably doing the same with the Squid Goba. I mean, if this is the last DLC for Greenskins, I hope to get the Squid Goba. But maybe they are not making that. Not because they plan to do already a Greenskins DLC. That would be crazy. I mean, if we will get another Greenskins DLC, will be in 5 years at least. But because they say, okay, in case one day we will want to make another Greenskins DLC, we have the Squid Goba as a centerpiece, big monster to put in the roster. And I mean, many times Creative Assembly did something like that, and I don't know if I like that much this content strategy. Anyway, I'm very happy for this new DLC come up. Today I dreamed of them that it was already out, but then I woke up and say, oh no, I have still to wait the trailer, and then 1 month, so oh my god, yeah. By the end of the year we will put our hands on this DLC, but yeah, it looks too far. Thank you for following me. I really hope you appreciate my video, and see you very soon.